It's time to pull out a pen and a notebook because I'm going to show you exactly the things that I learned reaching $10 million in my investment portfolio after tax by the age of 21.
Now, if you haven't been living under a rock for the past few months, you must have seen this guy. This is a YouTuber and entrepreneur, Iman Gadzhi. Iman was born on the January 3rd, 2000 in South Russia. Iman's dad wasn't around, so he was raised by a single mother with the help of his grandparents. He had no father figure, but Iman's mum and his grandparents made sure he had someone to look up to. They were really good role models to Iman. Iman's mother worked 2 jobs just to provide for him and herself. Iman moved to London with his mum at the age of 4. I'm sure that was a big change for them, going from a small town to a massive crowded city. Iman wasn't like other kids. He didn't go out and get in trouble with his friends. Rather, he spent his time reading books. He went to his local library and bought some books that he liked and read them. Now, these books weren't comics, they were some valuable books like Rich Dad Poor Dad and the 48 Laws of Power. Iman was a hard-working child. His family didn't have enough money to buy him expensive clothes, and kids often made fun of him for that. He was a shy, introverted kid who wasn't comfortable talking to people, but as he grew, he went out of his comfort zone and pushed himself to be more social. This just goes to prove that it's possible to overcome your fears. Now, he was older and more confident. He wanted to make some cash, but he was too young to apply for a proper job. But he didn't just give up. He started looking for a side hustle. Now, this was the beginning of his journey from $0 to $35 million. He started flipping Instagram accounts for money. This business did quite well, and he made some money from it before stopping the side hustle completely. He had quite a bit of money now, but he didn't spend it on clothes or anything stupid like most teenagers would do. He understood the value of money, and he decided to save it all and invest it in the future. After this side hustle, he started his first YouTube account. He wasn't lazy with it either. He posted very consistently. While doing YouTube, he got another idea to make some more money. Since he already had a lot of experience with social media, he went to his local soccer team and offered them to run all of their social media pages for $90 a week. Luckily, the owner agreed, and he was contracted to post 4 YouTube videos, 30 Instagram posts, and 3 Facebook posts every month. This was not an easy task. However, it did pay off in the end because this was his first client to his multi-million-dollar agency. After doing this for a while, he wanted to take it to the next level, so Iman started reaching out to multiple businesses. But for months, business was dry and he got no clients. But this did not discourage him, and he kept trying, and finally it all started to pay off. After 7 months of hard work, he was on a call with a potential client as usual, but this time the client was interested and agreed. After this, business was on an upward spiral. It was not long before Iman started making upwards of $4,500 a month. Now remember, he's only 16 at this point, and that's a lot of money for a 16-year-old. Right about then, he decided to make a big risky move. He dropped out. He never really thought school was for him anyways, and now he realized he can make money without school. He went 100% into his agency. Now, it may seem like life for him is already good, but wait, he stumbled upon Facebook ads, and with no research or testing, he rolled out this new service to his agents. This was a bad decision because it lost a lot of his clients a lot of money, and a lot of his clients left his agency. This was a big loss for Iman. At this point, most people would just give up, but Iman kept going. He never really thought of giving up as an option. Instead of doing multiple things at once, he started focusing on one thing, his agency. He kept working hard on it every day until he went from making $10,000 a month to $100K a month. That's crazy. Remember, he's still only a teenager. He 10x'd his income. This all proves that drawbacks can propel you forward. Iman started reading again, and he came across a book called The 4-Hour Workweek. After reading this book, he realized hiring people would help him grow his business. Now, Iman was rich on a different level. He had 4 employees and 18 clients. Everything seemed great, but he lost some clients every now and then, making him a loss of $25,000 a month. This stressed him out a lot, and he believed the saying, when it rains, it pours, and believed when one thing goes bad, everything goes bad. To deal with the stress, he started meditating and going to the gym. He wanted to make back all the money that he had lost, so he started charging businesses $25,000 for 2 days of consulting. This wasn't scalable for him, so he ended up launching a course for $3,000 a month. Iman started getting a lot of hate for this course. People were saying this is a scam and it's too expensive. Now, this course quickly exceeded everyone's expectations, and it made Iman more money than his agency. He had a lot of money, but this did not bring him happiness. Depression and sadness were always kind of in his life, but luckily he learned to focus on peace, God, and gratitude at a very young age instead of materialistic things like cars and houses. This is why he enjoys little things like walking. His YouTube has been popping off in the last few months, and everyone that watches videos on self-improvement or business knows who he is now. A lot of people still give him a lot of hate, and there's a lot of videos trying to expose him.
For $1,000, I better be getting a complimentary slap and tickle, if you know what I mean.
Iman Gadzhi is completely full of shit.
However, you have to respect him for coming this far. I think his life story is really inspiring. His life had ups and downs like everyone. However, he decided to push through it and not give up, and in the end, it all paid off. He is now a multi-million-dollar helping others to do the same. If you like this video, make sure you like it and subscribe. I've just started out YouTube and I want to do this full time now.